Yeah, the boys are on their way to Ialibu in the Southern Highlands to play the game that we love, basketball. Really excited. 8 boys from our Saints Club will be going. We're just here at the airport checking in. And yeah, the boys land in Hagen and then travel by road to Ialibu. The tournament actually starts on Monday, so they're getting in on Friday and settling in. And yeah, the opening ceremony is on Sunday, and yeah, should be a massive tournament and a great experience for the boys. Wills and Sebi, Don, Tony, Jackson, JJ, and also Gary will be there, and Sibs will be leading the boys. So a great opportunity for the boys to really see another part of Papua New Guinea, and also spread the love of the game of basketball through friendship.
We're trying to check in now. Waiting for JJ and Gary. They're on their way, so I'm just going to check in and wait for them. Let's go. We're gonna board soon, so.
Oh, I'm on the next flight.
No, you're on this one. So we're gonna board soon, so you make your way quickly to the airport.
You're on a private jet.
And then I'll tell you where to get your boarding pass, and you just come. Well, you have plenty of things to carry. Just get your shoes on. Yeah, just get your shoes. That's all you need, just the shoes. Okay, bro. See you soon. When you get to the airport, you call me. All right, catch.
How do you feel about this trip, bro?
It was a good experience. I mean, like for us young ones. So, I mean, I haven't been to the village in a while. Last time was 2017, election day. So,
How old are you back then?
probably 14 back then.
Damn. So now you're gonna go and do the family know that you're making your way there? Or?
No one knows I'm going down.
They're keeping it local. What do you want to take out from this trip?
It's like, it's good to play outside of home. At least we've been playing here since I was a kid, so it's good to play outside of home. So.
All right, that's good. Hopefully get some dunks, alley hoops. I'll try and chuck one up for me, and I'll try dunk. I'll see if I can get up.
All right, today we're traveling up to the Mount Agans on PX 184. You know, me, carrying our legal boys here, plus our most senior player, Donald Kala, and carrying me on Riwi Islands. It's really a proud moment. Me blog at the Papua Mangiba, come Guandalo place. So, yeah, thank you, Don.
We just boarded our flight to Hagen, and the rest of the boys are in there already. Yeah, it's ready to move.
Manamari welcome now local government place Balus Mount Hagen, ang safety leave, President Staff Block Sia, okay, Rousing seatbelt vehicle sana. Preparan staff blilo here, pamiblo hamama staff tulubong ibigyan. Kanara para ang bani kini Balus, Bay Time, thank you Chu, na yugan ko pabinon.
When we first landed in Hagen, it was our first time for all the boys to be there, and we traveled a couple of days after the looting happened in NCD, and there was also the state of emergency that they put in place in the nation's capital. So it was a bit worrying for us to travel that time, but we all sort of got together and then decided to just move because basketball is something that we're passionate about, and we wanted to go out and experience basketball up in the Highlands. So we just decided to get on the plane and we took off.
Yeah, my first trip to Hagen, and especially to the Highlands. It's first trip. Yeah, I felt very, like just living mom and dad, for a basketball tournament. My parents are like, especially with all that's going on at home at that time, is like not really sure, but like really happy that they allowed me to go on this trip.
First day here, we got strawberries,
Tastes like Hagen.
some nice fruits. Boys are eating strawberry. First harvest. Boys are making use. JJ, how's it? Good, huh? What are you eating? What is it?
Very grateful and blessed, especially to be able to come and see another part of PNG itself, especially through basketball.
Hagen's pretty similar to Pong, but I'll say it's much more colder than people there are much more friendlier, and for me it's like there's a lot of families out there, so it wasn't easy for me to get along with everyone.
Got on a bus, met with a couple of MSC boys, and then we just convoyed and went up to Riwi Village.
Ini stalo Parakum Pineapple Market. Parakum Pineapple Market. So you Batu Pla.
Okay, me got the pineapple stuff. Yeah, me got the coconut now. I'm daga pineapple.
Across this place, it's called Remorana or Utu.
And this is their house here. We just got here, Mangi load him on back, go sell house.
Temporary bridge and Laos trekking. Lapa. And first time Warakam was him. I'm not Rosim. Massive pass blogging lava, Salang outside. Now tell us trekking bridge now.
They really made me feel at home. Like they took us in. They're very kind and caring, and it just felt like I was at home. I was like with my people, with my family. Just felt like I was safe in that environment. And it is a very good experience.
They brought us in. They made us feel like home. So it was really felt really good. And I appreciate every moment that we stayed.
The boys are finally tucked in and resting. It's been a long flight, it's been a long trip up the highway. But we finally made it, and yeah, it's been a good day. Everyone's about to crash. We've got a big day tomorrow, and yeah, let's go. Day one, done and dusted. Where's your bed? Next to my caretaker. That's the caretaker. That's my caretaker for the weekend. 7 a.m. in the morning, we're just taking a walk down to the river. We've been eating a lot, so trying to put some work in. Take a walk down to the river and then jog back up again. Rest of the boys at the back. One thing that really caught my eye was seeing basketball courts almost every section, like every village that we went through, we saw a basketball court. There's always a basketball court, a church, seeing the kids playing basketball on the ground with just timbers, like a wood going up, and there's just a board and a ring. Man, it was so humbling to see that, and that was probably one thing that sort of caught my attention. And as soon as I saw that, I knew that, man, this tournament was going to be big.
youth is one of important issues we have in the country. A number of unemployed youths, more problems we yet to face. So those are some burning desires that I had. So when I was given the patronship of the Southern Highlands Union students at UPNG, I decided to initiate a few things. So in that discussion, we said, can we also host a game? Everyone agreed with the idea, but the thing is, where do we host it? I said, I'll start up something very quickly. So there it is. So we passed the idea to secretary, and he said, that's where my interest is. That's where I always initiate to cater for the youth. So we cater the youth here, and then we promote peace, unity in our bigger tribes here. We have KOB, we got more than 30 to 40 council wards. It's one ILG. We have Epari, Pangia, Kagwa, all these people, they can come and participate, and we promote peace. So that's why we call the Peace Unity Cup here. My vision is to really see many people involved in sporting, but one of the main sport that I really want to promote is basketball. Basketball matters far as everyone can participate, so it brings unity. So my vision to see, I might build 2 more courts here. My vision is to host bigger games here, build at least 2,000 to 3,000 capacity stadium here. That's why I put the way I structure it is in the future I'll build it. If God continues to provide me some opportunity, definitely I'll build it. So I want to see basketball grow here as well. So I want to make it a home of basketball here.
On behalf of all the players, all our sponsors, all the participants, it now gives me greatest pleasure to open the 2 courts in the village of Riwi. We thank you to the man behind, Mr. Tony Kondo, for the 2 facilities that he has created. With this, I now obviously open the 2 courts. Thanks. Well done.
Okay, what's up? Okay, this is the 3rd day since basketball in Ialibu. We found a local here. He actually speaks Motu. So.
Yeah.
Tamana?
Yeah.
Oi mlarana be?
Lakulatana Karo.
Karo.
Karo Kumbu.
Karo Kumbu. Karo benebe Motu taurena ladana.
Yeah, Momo na Indiano.
Momo, Motu Momo.
Motu Momo. Dalana.
Oi manua berese.
Ine TV.
Oi muma berese ni. Ataireke. Okay, uncle, thank you barare.
Yeah.
Gabe oi maima, ayo support.
All right, yeah, want me keep up la me see it. Most quick one, would you really tell us about this amazing tournament, KOB? We are here at the Riwi Village. So Moses, just tell us about today.
Today we are getting ready to play the first game. I'm Super Kamasi, and we're going up against Team Pangia.
You and your boys are prepared for today?
Yes, we are well prepared. I think the boys are ready to take the court and win this, the first game.
With the likes of Nimrod Vere, Agustin Kaupa, Esa Oro, and Matias Pondo, you know, it's a really big experience for the RMC. And how would you go up against the Pangia team today?
I think we just stick to our basics. We have the big names like Agustin Kaupa, Nimrod Vere, Matias Pondo, Anderson Ewe. These are the guys that face behind the CPEC RMC. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Moses, the keeper for CPEC RMC.
Oh my
God. Firstly, it was good to see my brothers from Saints coming up in Highlands, and it's good to have them play against the local boys in the village and show some talents and skills up there. 7 years ago. It used to be called Eparikware Basketball Association, and now it's Kewabi Eparikware Unity Basketball. This year tournament, it's the biggest. We have 52 teams altogether, 27 for men's and 25 for women's. And it's the biggest out of the 7 years that they've been run. It's a good tournament for the local boys back in the village to come and showcase their talent. You know, if we have the basketball federation head go down there and see it themselves, you know, they love to come up and do more awareness and promote the code of basketball in this Ialibu district. Not just Ialibu but the whole Southern Highlanders.
My expectation of the basketball tournament, you know, heading up there, I knew it wasn't going to be easy for us. In terms of physicality, I knew, you know, the boys up there, they like to play a physical game, you know, and coming from Mosby, you know, every team up there, we're looking forward, you know, to challenging us.
I expected it to be very physical, especially hearing from the Amesi boys. I expected it to be very physical and tough.
It kind of put us out of our comfort zone. You know, playing in the mud, and especially in the rain, it was pretty difficult playing it. I'd say I'm just really glad I got to experience that.
Our first game was with the Anga boys, Enso, Anga Souths. Man, they had some big boys.
High school center, me na didn't go post. Rodney on them, pushing Guroni Mote.
Okay. Nice one. Let me bring it on. Yeah, you bring a big man. How are you up here? Oh yeah!
Man, it was good because we actually needed a tougher team to play against to start the competition, and our boys really stepped up. JJ, man, bumping bodies with these big boys, wheels just driving through, and our senior boys just trying to be calm at the same time.
No, Miplot Senior Mangi, we knew what it was like to play with the Highlanders, especially the tournaments where you have the Southern Highlands involved. It's more physical, so for the young one to come in and play that hard, play with passion for the physical game, you know, it's a really big step up for them.
Good experience for me myself, especially being the youngest. Really enjoyed myself, you know, playing in that kind of tournament, especially with you guys and Don and the senior players. Really enjoyed it, and the tournament was very good.
The tournament kind of molded each player to, you know, their full potential. You know, with me and my other, you know, JJ, we were like the youngest players, and it kind of just made us open up to another level of the game.
You know, these Highlands players, Southern Highlanders, man, they're very passionate about the game and very physical at the same time. We had some crowds, you know, supporters cheering for us, but at the same time, they didn't make us feel out of place or, you know, intimidate us or anything. They were always supportive. Even there was some times where the game was getting a bit out of hand and aggressive. We were reminded by, you know, people in the crowd to just, you know, just play our game and be calm. And they made us feel safe.
It was a great experience for me as the captain for Saints, especially the young ones like JJ, William Neil, Kwasi, and Jackson. For them to step up in the big moments like this was worth the experience for the team. It's gonna go a long way for them.
And just the Riwi community, you know, the welcome they did for us, and all the crowds, the supporters, well, the market mothers, you know, everyone was just friendly. All the teams that came, they were so friendly, even though we went all out on each other on the court, but, you know, just outside of the court, everyone was just too friendly and too kind. And so happy. The tournament was just a blessing to us.
I'm going to take you for me. Since I come next to me, let me play one time. But again, throw my little for me. Keep the company to me. Let's something me play game here. Crowd watch game to me. So was me since me stop. Next year, when we can pull up socks, and when we have socks one time. Oh, the like stop. When we have socks one time. Wish you the best.
Yes, sir.
Thanks very much.
Socks, socks, kind of socks.
Okay, boys, unfortunately, this is where our journey ends, but thanks for coming out and participating in this competition. Unfortunately, so it's all good. But if you guys want to give some stuff away, our jerseys will give them out to local team lesson. Yeah, you play one bella?
One bell.
Yep. Oh, good. Let's go and support Amesi.
Let's go.
My brothers believe me, so here we go. Support me.
Let's go. Team set, ready? Team
set. The KYB Unity Basketball Tournament was such an eye-opener for us. Unfortunately, we didn't make the playoffs. We finished off third in our pool. But we didn't mind. We just, we had to stay back and watch, support the team. If there was other teams that needed our help, we stepped in. A couple of boys stepped in to coach another team as well.
Every time, tupla gade, Rodney na you. Mini loxim bale offload forwards. Imno na blare mo dribble all the way liya kam kurandamla. Emno offload. Tupla half blue na team. Baibla control him game. Have patience. Control him ball. Manu, people forwards inside there. People communicate. Talk. If one last step inside, Narabla clear him pace. Let's go. No can rush.
Okay, thank you.
No can rush to put him go back. Hey, you rush now by Tromana. Sim say you impact them. No, you free. You just put him go back.
Thank you.
Some of our boys went out giving advice to some other players that needed help as well, and that's the whole purpose why we went up to Southern Highlands to play this game. The whole 1 week was just so peaceful. The securities were there. Basketball just brought so many people there, and we just made so many friends, so many good players out there. We just need a lot of exposure. If there's a will or a way to bring these boys to Port Moresby, play in these bigger leagues here, man, that's going to be a good pathway for them to make it into the squad, or at least be recognized to join the national team in the train-on squad or something. And I think, we need to give these boys outside a fair chance to represent the country. And I think this Unity Basketball Tournament is like the start of many opportunities for these boys up in the Highlands to, have a chance to represent Papua New Guinea in basketball. And I think Moses Apiko, Anderson Hewe, Augustine Kaupa, these boys are the perfect example of Highlands players just being talented and coming out and just working hard to earn their spot in the PNG squad. And I think that's the pathway that Highlands players need to go. And this Kewabi Unity Basketball needs to keep going so that we can uproot most of these players from there. So a couple of boys were kind enough to give out a few things. Wills gave his basketball shoes to one of the Kagua players. Boys, he's part Kagua too, so. Anderson Hewe also gave out some of his jerseys, and some of the girls too, they gave some shoes away. Myself, I gave my shoes to one of the boys. Gave them a bit of pep talk before the game. Just like shoe one player, so you call it?
Captain.
Captain, which one?
With the captain.
You know, I emphasize on Lego. Which one? Yeah, you are? Okay. Let's go outside, big plus something and have fun. At the end of the day, I'm must play and no meaningless like game. So you love it like game. And stay humble, all the time stay humble. No can get frustrated, no referees. Age limit 37. Even me going to the court and me say like line mo new plus something. Me no start planting something basketball yet. You put it yet, it's a situation. And every day by line. Yeah. And by play long time. So I'm sure. All the best, boys. We got a phone call from Laurie asking us what we're going to do with the jerseys, and we got the boys together, sat down. He's like, oh, guys, what are we going to do with the jerseys? You guys want to keep them, or you guys want to give them out to different players? And we all decided to get together and say, you know what, we should leave the jerseys in Riwi Village where the tournament was held. So the boys got together, and during the presentation we got our jerseys nice and clean. We washed them, we made sure they were clean, and then we put them in a bag, handed it over to the village councillor, to Tony Kondo and the rest of his executives.
Losing other Jesse Midlawari now as Saints basketball, we losing Riwi Village, we losing the village councillor. Yeah. So you can talk Riwi Saints or like Liba. And also, thank you, congratulations to Mr. Tony Kondo and the rest of the executives for a successful tournament. Thank you, and God bless you.
Yeah, we're just blessed to be there, to take part, and as a token of appreciation from Saints Basketball Club to them, we left our jerseys there. Hopefully they can name a team called Riwi Saints or something, and yeah, hopefully they can use those jerseys to take part in the competitions there, and yeah, we're just blessed to be part of that, and that's just our thank you to the Riwi community and to the rest of the basketball community out there. At the end of the day, all these things, these are just material things, and we're blessed to be in this position to just play the game that we love doing, and just giving away stuff like that, although it's just a little thing, but we just hope and pray that these things will inspire them to work hard, following their dreams in basketball. So hopefully these little gestures that we do can go a long way in the pursuit of their dreams. And yeah, hopefully one day we can see some of these players in the national squad here in PNG or here in Mosby.
What I remember about this trip is the Riwi Falls. There's so many memories about this trip. Just the fun, the bonding, the teams, us, the village people, the boys. But the falls just topped the icing on the cake.
It was something else. The waterfalls are just it was very cold and really beautiful. It's like the whole place itself is very beautiful and pretty. The water itself is really cold, so yeah, I really enjoyed it, especially after a game, getting to recover, just a few minutes walk.
Every time after a game we go for an ice bath, it just kind of felt us, made us relaxed. After every game, so, we don't have this in form, so after having really cold rivers day is actually, it's actually a blessing. So.
Good to see my brothers from Saints coming up in Highlands and have the feeling of Highlands. There's plenty of talks going around Upper Highlands about the situation of fighting, but they came there themselves and they saw it. It was a great place up there.
Say bye. I want to bye. Let's go bye.
So the place we stayed in, it was just amazing. We didn't expect, this sort of, from all the stories, what people say, but how they treated us was just out of this world, and something that we'll cherish forever. To the boys, who were with us from day one, carrying our bags, our shoes, and it was so sad saying goodbye to them at Hagen. But yes, hopefully we'll go up again. We'll meet those guys again.
So on behalf of all the Saint Mangi, Miblala talk thank you Lord, the community Hutu for taking care of us. Mibla around when something we needed, Mibla providing. We just want to say thank you from the bottom of our hearts.
Yeah, everyone there, man, you guys made us feel like part of the family, and you guys made us feel safe, feel at home. We ate so much there. The food was amazing, the people there are amazing. Man, we just want to say thank you from the bottom of our hearts. Man, this has been a trip of a lifetime.
Very emotional, especially to the family back there that we made friends and especially friend Alton. You know, I felt very emotional about it, and you know, going to make new friends, and you know, it's always emotional to always leave, and then never know when I'm gonna see him again. But yeah, I was very emotional.
Like I said, I have like a lot of family there on that side, so coming back, it kind of felt a little bit of homesick. But I miss it. It's a week now, but like, you know, it felt like just yesterday we came back from Arkansas.
Yeah, we just want to say thank you to the family, Mr. Secretary David Were, your wife Matilda, and your kids. Thanks for everything that you have done for us, all the blessings that you have poured on our lives during the whole week. Man, we just can't say thank you enough. And these are stories we're going to tell to our kids and our friends here, and hopefully we can come back and create more memories there. So on behalf of Saints Basketball, I just want to say thank you, much love, and peace out.
That's it.
All right, let's go.